How's it? Today is Wednesday, June 8th, and I have a clean and jerk workout today. I ran through this workout like as fast as I possibly could have. Um, I just did three singles. I know how to read this week. Last week I was supposed to do three. I ended up doing like five. I might have done six. I don't remember. All I know is that last week I did more than was written. But yeah, I had to run through this workout super fast because I had a taiko rehearsal earlier tonight at 8 o'clock. I get off of work at the clinic at 6, so I got to the gym today at like 6:25, and I just needed to make sure I got to Stanford by 8. I was a little bit late. Um, I originally had planned to do this workout after taiko practice, but then one of my coworkers was like, basically you'll be wasting like 2 hours of the night, from 6 to 8. Like, what would I be doing that time? And so I figured, like, if I could get through this workout in 1 hour, I should be able to make it in on time. And basically, that is what I did. Um, I don't know how fast these warm up sets were in between each. I want to say it was close to 1 minute for a bunch of these beginning ones, and then close to 2 minutes towards the top end, and then my top sets were very um, close as well, maybe 3 minutes max in between each set. It was very sweaty. Also, yeah, I was hitting my neck with the zipper there, so when I was cleaning it, it didn't feel good in that front rack. It felt like really bad, not like uncomfortable. It felt really bad. Um, yeah, so I just was practicing everything that I've been talking about for the last week or 2 weeks or whatever, with regards to the clean, and even with regards to the rest of lifting. I'm trying my best to brace my core at the beginning, but first and foremost, I'm trying to keep my chest up off of the ground. You can see how high that was at 100. I didn't know what I was going to do for this weight at 100. I didn't know I was going to power clean that, to be honest. When I picked it up, I was like, all right, let's see what happens. And then I extended it, and then it went to a power clean. Pretty interesting considering I've always held the idea that you can't really go for a somewhere in between the power clean and like a full clean. Either way, the timing will be bad for both of them. This is 110. It's my last warm up. My upper back is still giving me a little bit of issues as far as dip and drive for the jerk, but today it was not the worst. I think if I'm able to brace better through my trunk, my upper body at the top. This is my first set here, by the way. Then I won't have a lot of pain in my upper back as I jerk, as well as definitely like stretching and then strengthening as well. But all of these sets were pretty easy. The um, cleans got a little bit better as I went through them, timing wise. The height on this one was ridiculously high, and then I got a little bit um, pushed down at the bottom. But overall, like, my quality of movement is pretty good. I didn't have a lot of sleep today. I made a brioche bun last night, or I made it. I put together the dough and everything for my people at 4:01, and then I baked it this morning. So I ended up having like 4 hours of sleep. In addition to rushing and everything, I just didn't feel very strong. But the way the weights are moving today, it was pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy with the speed that I have. Positioning could have been a little bit better. As far as timing goes, that could have been a little bit better as well. After that, I did some clean deadlifts at 120% of 119, which is going to be like 142.8 or something like that. These are a lot harder than I thought they were going to be. 143, that's a 315 pounds. That is probably my next goal, clean and jerk wise. I mean, I think first I'll need to get back to 140 and then get to 148 or 143. But 140 is like a checkpoint I've already reached. So theoretically, 143 is the next one. This is probably the best set for the deadlift. I think when I started on this set, the bracing through the core at the ground, the bottom level, was a lot better than the rest of every single rep that I did today, from including all the other sets. And then after that, I just did one accessory instead of overhead walks because I had the Tyco stuff, right? Just the close grip, low cable row. Still keeping it at 50 pounds. I don't need to push it too heavy here. It's kind of more of like a like movement just to keep a little bit of high volume and keep a little bit of motion going through my lats and stuff. Keep blood flow. Otherwise, today's workout was, I don't know, an hour long. Pretty happy again with the way that I was moving for cleans. I felt very productive as far as what I wanted to accomplish. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.